We'll get started. Sit in Sukhasana with the Chin Mudra. We'll do 3 Omkar. Take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we'll chant O and Ma. Right. So we'll start with Kapalbhati. So we have Kapalbhati, Suryanulam and Chandranulam, and Shashankasana is there, and Pavan Muktasana. So we'll start with our regular 20 strokes into 3 times Kapalbhati. Last time 20 strokes. Try and get the now by now since we're already at 40. Try and get the bigger breathe ins and breathe outs, or bigger push to breathe out. Next is the Shashankasana. Sit in Vajrasana. Make yourself comfortable. Slowly take a breath in, and as you exhale, go down and touch your hands to the ground and then forehead to the ground. So we'll do both the variation. This is the first variation. One more time, last time, and then we'll go to the second. Stay there for a couple of seconds. The second variation is we'll not do a smooth exhale, but we'll do a exhale in the bursts. So take a deep breath in with the hands folded in the back, and as we exhale, exhale in bursts, and then bend down and raise your hands up. Again, we'll do it for 3 times. One more time. Next is the Svanasana. Hands next to your knees, pointing backward, and then fast dog breathing. We'll do it 2 times, 20 fast strokes. Put the tongue out as outward as possible and try and focus in between the eyebrows. So keep the focus in between the eyebrows and look up and then fast breathing. Second round and last round. Get into the tabletop posture. Push the hip downward and look up. Now we'll do the Pavan Muktasana, which is more of a warm up and loosening exercise also. Keep the knees hip distance. Right leg goes out. Get the stretch. Left hand goes out. The next one that we have is Suryanulom. So we'll sit in Sukhasana and then hands in the Chin Mudra, right hand in the Pranayam Mudra. We'll do 5 times Suryanulom and then 5 Chandranulom. So Suryanulom is close your left nostril and breathe through your right nostril. So it kinds of fires you up. That's why it's called Suryanulom, which is done in the morning. And Chandranulom is cooling you down. So it's again, there are different naming conventions for it, but it is basically uh, uh, triggering your Ida Nadi and then Pingala Nadi. So let's start with closing the left nostril and doing inhale and exhale only through the right nostril. So 5 times right and 5 on the left. Focus on the breath. Feel the air going in and then going out. Keep tracking it. And then if the mind flows somewhere else, bring it back and then keep trying to lock it on the breath. So we'll continue with the standing poses. So first one is toes together, Bandha Hasta Uttanasana. So toes together, that's the key. And then slowly join the hands together and then start pulling it up. Shallow breathing, ears between the shoulders and pull up. One more time. Try and pull up and then get the stretch. We'll do a variation in that. Again, toes together, hands locked, and then raise the hands up, lock the hands, and then pull them up. Next is Ardha Kati Chakrasana. So toes together, raise your hands up, inhale and take a deep breath, and then pull the hands up. Get the stretch. One more time on the same side. Right. Get the stretch. One more time. Next is Ardha Chakrasana, and then we'll do the Ardha Chadrasana also. So Ardha Chakrasana is feet is ideally together, but you can keep it hip distance apart, whatever works best for your balance. And put the hands on your hip region and try and take a deep breath in and try to push your hips forward rather than bending the back. So the bend happens actually on the lower waist. It happens on the groin and the waist. And then once you are completely stretched, then you can try and bend the back. But the first bend happens only on the waist and the groin region. So as you inhale, take a breath in and then push your hips and groin forward. One more time. The next variation of it is making it simpler. It is the Utthita Pada Utthita Hastasana. So it is raising your hands up and then taking that complete semicircle bend. So raise your hands up, slowly take a breath in and then push yourself forward. We'll do it one more time. Bend forward as a compliment. The next asana that we have is Dolasana. Dolasana is pendulum pose. So stay fixed with both the feet together. Once you're comfortable, bend forward, hands tight. First, this is the equilibrium pose. Looking down, free hanging. Hang there for a few seconds. When you stay still, observe the stretch that your body is getting. Slowly look up, come back up, and then we'll start with the Dolasana. Bend forward, hands loose, and then stretch to the side. Keep the toes together. Get the stretch on either side. Now, the next one is the side twists. Again, hip distance apart. Hands to the side, hands to the side, and then twists. The next that we have is Akarana Dhanurasana. So there are two variations in Akarana Dhanurasana. One is in the sitting and the other one is standing. Since we are doing the standing poses today, we'll take the standing Akarana Dhanurasana. We'll do it in two parts. The first one is we'll try and get the stretch, make our body comfortable. Once the body is comfortable, then we'll take the actual Akarana Dhanurasana. Doing it in a sitting pose is much easier. The standing pose, it comes with challenges of balance as well as the flexibility. Both of them, it becomes challenging when we do the standing pose. So we'll split that asana and do it in two parts. The the ideal Akarna Dhanurasana is with the one leg stand still. That is, let's take the left leg is fixed. Right, raise the right feet, touches to the ears, and then hands are pointing forward. So that is the Akarna Dhanurasana. But what we'll start with is keep the left leg fixed and raise the right leg, and then stay stable there. Get the stretch. We'll repeat it on the other side. Keep the right fixed and then get the stretch. Next is Ardha Chandrasana, and then we'll go to Ardha Chandrasana, then we'll go to the Ardha Shirshasana, and then Anjaneyasana and Ashwashanchalanasana combinations in a variation. So we'll do the Ardha Chandrasana first. Feet spread out, hands spread out. So Ardha Chandrasana is one hand. Let's start with the right hand. The right hand goes and touches down on the ground. The leg is still straight, and then the left leg points outward. So it is stabilizing yourself on two hands and one limb, and then the other limb goes goes back. So take a stretch, exhale, and go down. If you can't keep the knees straight, try and bend the knees. Slowly raise your left leg behind. This is a half part of it. Raise the right hand on the top. Bring yourself back. We'll repeat it on the other leg. So this time, in my case, the left leg stays still and right leg goes up. Take a breath in. Exhale and go down. Get the stretch. Raise your right leg behind. Left hand goes out. Get the stretch. Slowly bring them back. Next is Ardha Shirshasana. So there are multiple variations of it. So we'll do the simpler variation of Ardha Shirshasana. Again, we'll do the Ardha Shirshasana once we do the Anjaneyasana and then Ashwasanchalanasana. It's a part of that because we're doing the simpler one. So the next asana that we'll do is the Anjaneyasana. It is slightly different from Virabhadrasana, one of the variations in Virabhadrasana. The difference is very slight, but it's called Anjaneyasana. So let's spread the legs. Right pointing out, left feet pointing outward. Twist the body, get the stability. Slowly take a breath in, get the stretch, and try and get the stretch when you bend backward. We'll do it one more time. The difference between Anjaneyasana and Virabhadrasana is the knees are not bent completely. In Virabhadrasana, it is completely bent, as in this. But in Anjaneyasana, it is not completely bent, but it is slightly bent. So when it is bent slightly, the pressure points on the back are different. So it doesn't give a complete stretch on any part of the back, but it gives a little bit of stretch on all the parts of the upper and lower back. So that's the difference between Anjaneyasana and Virabhadrasana. And Anjaneyasana is more of a stable position than Virabhadrasana. So we'll again do Anjaneyasana one more time, and then we'll switch the sides. Sides. ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು? Huh? I don't. Other side. One more stretch. Huh? The next is we'll do the Anjaneyasana and go down into Ashwasanchalanasana. So let's start again with the right side. Exhale and go down. Get the stretch. Make yourself comfortable. Push the hips forward. Come back up. Switch the sides. Push the hip back forward. Get the stretch and come back up. So the next exercise is a brisk movement. So we'll do the movements on each side, 4 times switching back and forth on both the sides. So we'll directly go into Ashwasachalanasana. And then switch your hop and switch your legs back and forth. If you can do it, it's well and good. Otherwise, you can do it slowly. Make sure your 2 hands and feet come in the same line. If not, then try and get more stretch and more hops, more jump, and try to get it in the same line. Switch the side. Next is Shavasana. Lie down and focus on inside. Focus on your breath. Use your mouth to breathe if needed. Slowly bring the consciousness back. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Eyes closed. Supported sit-up. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः. सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः. सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु. मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Thank you. Thanks everyone for joining. Have a good day.
Thank you, Prabhat. It was very good.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.